Thank you for watching. Comment any ideas you would like to see in future videos. I'll do my best. Be sure to vote for your favorite merch design. I hope the music was to your liking. Please support the channel so I can afford to branch into other art content and maybe gaming. One Piece 1121, Oda raises the heat in the final saga. One Piece 1121 set up the final race to the Grand Treasure, hinting at a massive war erupting in the future chapters. Bonnie and Luffy teamed up to defeat Saturn in an incredibly emphatic moment, showcasing their combined strength. Vegapunk revealed the key players in the final saga, setting up an expectation for exciting events to unfold in the story. One Piece 1121 is out officially, and it was certainly a very exciting chapter. In fact, it can be said that this chapter is one of the biggest ones of the final saga so far, even though there weren't too many advancements in terms of the plot here. One Piece delivers emphatic chapters in various ways, and sometimes, Oda drops setup chapters that are so incredible that fans are left in a state of awe. That is precisely what happened this week, as One Piece chapter 1121 absolutely shook the foundations of the world, and excited the fans by setting up the final race to the Grand Treasure that the entire series revolves around, the One Piece itself. The erased races of the world. Vegapunk's continuing message revealed the races facing extinction. Vegapunk's message still continued in One Piece chapter 1121. This is something that fans expected would happen, given that he hasn't delivered a proper conclusion, nor has his message been completely interrupted. As such, fans knew that this message would continue. The transponder snail that is transmitting this message inside the Iron Giant, who is still standing, so of course, there might still be a bit more to come in the upcoming chapters. Regardless, in this chapter, fans got to hear Vegapunk talk about the Void Century and the uncovering of its secrets. There are those who cannot be oppressed. Vegapunk is absolutely certain that Roger is not the only one who found the treasure left behind by Joy Boy. He fully believes that someone will get to the final island and claim the treasure, and that this person will shape the entire world. According to Vegapunk, a day of awakening will come, and when that happens, the world needs to brace itself, because a massive war will erupt. Vegapunk once again alluded to the fact that after the One Piece is found, the world will turn upside down. This is similar to what Whitebeard said during the Paramount War, and this time, Vegapunk added a new twist to it. He directly linked the ancient weapons to the world turning upside down, and this is incredibly exciting for all the fans. At the same time, Vegapunk also touched upon the many races of the world that have been persecuted relentlessly over the centuries. These races are those who have ties to the ancient kingdom, Joy Boy, or certain elements of the Great Kingdom in one way or another. For instance, One Piece chapter 1121 clearly showcased the Lunarians, the Three-Eyed Tribe, and the Buccaneers being erased from the face of the world. They only have a handful of survivors left now, and these people are greatly struggling as things stand. This only goes on to highlight that these races are going to play an incredibly important role in the upcoming arcs of One Piece, and the fans absolutely cannot wait for that to happen later down the line in the final saga. Bonnie and Luffy combine. Bonnie and Luffy combine to defeat Saturn in One Piece 1121. Meanwhile, One Piece chapter 1121 also delivered an incredibly emphatic moment, where Bonnie and Luffy combined to fight against Saturn. In the previous chapter, Saturn jumped on the ship of the Giants, and his eyes were set on Bonnie and Kuma. The Giants tried defending the ship from Saturn, but were clearly struggling. This is where Luffy jumped in, and thanks to the power of his Gear 5, he was able to subdue him, somewhat. However, Luffy stopped in his tracks when he clearly saw Bonnie, infuriated after everything she had to suffer at the hands of Saturn. Bonnie took to using the power of Gear 5 once again, and this time around, she was fueled with rage. This rage that she had built inside of her was utilized by her to pummel Saturn. However, she only did this after she combined her strength with that of Luffy. Bonnie went over everything that she had to suffer. In fact, she even lamented the fact that she did not have the parents that she always wanted around her to live a happy life with. Unfortunately, her parents were dead, but the image of them was still lingering in her mind. Fueled by rage, Bonnie unleashed a powerful strike, and Luffy combined his own attacks with her, and the two delivered an incredibly emphatic strike on Saturn, completely overpowering him and punching holes in his body. Saturn was overpowered to the point where his eyes were completely whited out, and he was pushed off the ship, clearly heading for the ocean. It looks inevitable that Saturn will sink into the ocean, and this is very exciting, as One Piece fans know that the five elders might just have the ability to swim, and that's what makes the upcoming few chapters even more exciting. The key players of the final saga. Oda reveals who the big players will be in the hunt for the One Piece. One Piece Chapter 1121's biggest moment came towards the end, when Vegapunk continued talking about the fate of the world. According to Vegapunk, a day of reckoning will come, and when that happens, the world will have to brace itself, because a war will likely follow. Vegapunk then went on to mention that the answers that the world is seeking will be provided when someone finds the One Piece, and this essentially means that exciting things are in store for fans later down the line in the story. When Luffy finds the One Piece, the answer won't be just for him, but for the entire world. This sets up an expectation in the minds of the fans that Luffy will transmit the message to the entire world, and everyone will find out the truth, not just he and his crew. When that happens, the world will have to decide for themselves, and a major war will then erupt, which is going to be extremely exciting, as fans already know. The one who claims the One Piece is the one in whose hands the fate of the world rests. Vegapunk. Vegapunk went on to mention that he believes in the power of science, and he believes in humanity. Above all, he believes that the fate of the world hangs in balance. There is no guarantee as to what will happen to the world, because there is absolutely no guarantee that the next Joy Boy is going to find the One Piece. In an incredibly emphatic panel, Oda showcased the major players in the final saga, which included the likes of the four emperors, some members of the Marines, some members of the government, Imu, and a mysterious swordsman who fans absolutely are dying to know more about. This chapter will go down in history as one of the greatest One Piece chapters, and fans will look back upon it years from now, just as they do with the chapter where Whitebeard delivered his last words, or where Roger ushered in a new age, or when Law broke the gears of the new world. One Piece speeches have always proven to be iconic, and now, fans have yet another one at hand. One Piece is available to read via Viz Media. The series can be read by the fans officially and for free on the Shonen Jump and the Manga Plus app. The release date for the next chapter of One Piece 1122, is set to be August 4, 2024. Comment any ideas you would like to see in future videos. I'll do my best. Like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Thank you for watching. Comment any ideas you would like to see in future videos. I'll do my best. Be sure to vote for your favorite merch design. I hope the music was to your liking. Please support the channel so I can afford to branch into other art content and maybe gaming.
Hello. Thank you for watching the video. Be sure to like and subscribe. If you have any suggestions for future content, comment and let me know. I know many are not comfortable with AI art, but I am saving to gather supplies to delve into other art styles. It will take time, but I am hoping to get into resin, woodworking, and metalworking. All I ask, please enjoy my videos.